Friday sports coverage of the National Football League from Orlando, Florida. "22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance." And we are underway from the City Beautiful. Xavier Gipson now from his end zone. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Amari DiMercato. And he'll get this out just shy of the 30. You look at this Carolina defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
And the focus now is making sure that they're hitting on all cylinders as they head into the playoffs. And that means they've got to stop the run better. Because playoff football often means running football. So they've got to be prepared for that.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Here's Murray. And that is incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Now a hit and a loose football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. Was hoping to make a play there on the return with his speed. Instead, he makes a play for the other side.
Yeah, and how many times have we heard coaches say, sometimes it's not really about those X's and O's we drop. It's about those Jimmies and Joes. And when you have a punt returner, he's one of those Jimmies and Joes, one of the best athletes. He's unable to make the play that they were seeking now.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Amari DiMercato with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Cardinals are on the board first here this afternoon. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. Tackle there by Big Jordan Davis. From the 31, here's a 2nd down and 9. Out of the gun, it's Young. Open man is Mingo, complete. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Well, this defense for the Cards, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long, step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Looking to throw, Young. They'll air one out deep from Mingo. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Cardinals are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different colored jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. Christian Barmore getting in there to drop him.
It's 2nd down.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. To throw, it's Murray. Flushed out right. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
And they'll bring 4 receivers into the fold here. It's 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Murray. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
On 1st and 10, it's Brooks. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Young. That's pulled in by Brooks. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. You look at this Arizona defense. They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run here with Brooks. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
But forget knowing where the 1st down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times that is one-on-one. If you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
He had the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one for 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through. And that one winds up no good.
On the stop that time, it was Josie Jewell. This is 2nd and 8. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On play action, it's Murray. Rolling to his left. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. The Cardinals hit 9-2 to start play. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Palmer going to go in motion left. Throwing now is Murray. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but maybe circle this play, because if they get the stop and hold them to a field goal here, that's a pretty good job. They're already down on the scoreboard.
A stop now would be vital for them because it could save them from having to do it multiple times later in the game.
And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. And the first play will be a field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. The kick by Piñeiro is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that one on target, and it adds to this first-half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about one-score lead, two-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Young going to give to Brooks. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Young off the play fake. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Cards will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. That's now a 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Full to run show Fatukasi there on the tackle. 2nd and 10.
At the 42-yard line.
Murray now. Nowhere to go. Big man, get the oxygen tank ready. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. On for the extra point try, Andrew Mevis. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. On the return is Xavier Gibson. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And the stakes in this game certainly high as we get toward the end of the regular season. For now, they are holding a wild card spot, but there are no shortage of other teams in the NFC looking to take that spot from them.
Starting with the guys on the other side of the field, because they're on the outside looking in, and no one likes to be in that position. You want to be in the room, not looking inside to see everyone else having fun.
Murray going to throw. He'll get this to DiMercado. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Here's Murray. He finds his man complete. It's Roman. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Murray looking to change the play here. They'll look to throw again. Dancing to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Murray to air it out again. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
The give is to DeMercado. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Murray now to throw. And this is caught inside the 5. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Give him 32 on the play. It'll be Murray on the keeper. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now Young. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Young to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. Young. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's able to get up here to the 26. And the Cardinals, they trot out their dime package for 3rd down. It'll be Young again. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. And they pick up the 1st down there with a gain of 4.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Here's Young. Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
After the turnover, here's Murray. Eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This is up and good from Pinheiro. And that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now. And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
And they can't bring him down. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 more yards there and another first down. Now here's Young. Throw out wide is incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Now a give to Brooks running right. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A good pickup there. 26 yards.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. 2nd and 1 from the 2. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
And not only will he not get the few inches he needs, he's going to go backwards. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down.
Out now, Andrew Mevis for the field goal.
From the left hash, a chip shot here.
Mevis knocks this one through.
And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flush to his right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
Now Murray. toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and it's going to be a first down. Well done. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47.
Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. Oh, and that is incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
On the handoff, it's DiMercado.
And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down, stopped at the Panthers' 39. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. A bullet throw, but incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Murray sets to throw on 4th, and it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down, and the Panthers will get the football back. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On the ground, it's Brooks to start the drive.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
From the 43, here's a 2nd down and 6.
Well, that's complete to Sanders. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
They'll run straight ahead with Brooks.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
They'll stay on the ground with Brooks. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 61 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
On play action, Young. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And the Cardinals are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the 4th quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10.
Welcome back live to Orlando. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
2nd and 7.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
Now Mevis for the PAT.
And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Panthers 17, Cardinals 13.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
On the return is Gibson. This taken in right around the goal line.
Oh, good-looking return set up here.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
And they have to try and move past that pick 6 because now they're dealing with a 4th quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. To throw is Murray. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
First target, first catch, and a first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the third time. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
It's just been one mistake after another on the offensive side of the ball. That's now 3 interceptions to go along with 2 fumbles for them. And if you're going to turn the ball over 5 times in a game, your chances to win have to be about 100-1. And it's not looking good for them here.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over in that time, and it's going to lead to third down. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Third down, Young from the gun.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Touchdown, Carolina!
Xavier Legette.
54 yards.
And the Panthers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by Mevis is up and good.
And that pushes the lead up to 11. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks. Pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
He's got room to roam.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A big play there. 46 yards.
And the Cardinals have made it a 1-score game again here in the fourth.
And he will get into the end zone as a 2-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the fourth. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Room to maneuver at the 35.
And he gets it all the way down to the 3.
Oh, big-time credit. What a play design there. They wanted to get him loose in the open field, and they succeeded. He had all sorts of room to operate in, and they finally track him down inside the 5-yard line.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stop that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
That's caught left side by the tight end, Jordan.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Brevin Jordan
from 4 yards out.
And the Panthers are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Mevis is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. On the return is Gibson. This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. To throw, it's Murray. Eluding the pressure right. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Murray. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Murray. That ball caught by Harrison. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. Murray now. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jonathan Jones. And the Panthers will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2 score. Taking it right down Broadway. Through the middle of the field. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Carolina. Xavier Legette with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Panthers use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Mevis is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a first and 10 at their own 22. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Here's second and 10.
At the 22-yard line.
Throwing now is Murray. Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A great play there. 78 yards. And the Cardinals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. This will be fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. So it'll be a touchback, and that ball will be placed at the 30. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. And now this defense trying to use the clock to their advantage. They'll take the timeout here with 2:08 left. And then they'll have another stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. To throw, Young. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain on the play. And it'll be 4th down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And they'll get to this and down it inside the 25 at the 24-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Murray to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
And this is caught on the sideline. Are the feet in? They are. What a catch.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
One timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Here comes 2nd down. Back to throw. Murray. Under pressure, and they got to him again. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and 1.
To throw is Murray. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles.